Welcome to everybody who is now tuning in to what is now our special VOD recording. MYM vs NaVi happened last night. Unfortunately, the video recording did not work, but the game, it is game 2 out of the best of 3 of MYM vs NaVi for the winners bracket final of FA number 3. And, well, basically, guys, the video didn't work quite correctly, but this game is well worth the watch. So, in the interest of that, we are going to put the video and audio back together again right before your eyes for you right now, so you guys can actually check out this epic match. So without further ado, without saying any more, guys, welcome to your Game 2 of MYM vs NaVi. For the Scourge. And without further ado, full screen for you. Just for you guys. Alchemist is the last one for NaVi. So NaVi on the Scourge side. They're going to go with Venno. Be played by Dread. Oh, Dendai, sorry. I was saying Dread. Dendai, he was the Invoker from last game. Xbox. Seriously, I just gotta call him Xbox because no matter what to say, I'm going to offend him. So I go Xbox. Top lane Alchemist. Ancient Apparition will be played by Art Styles. We'll be heading towards that middle lane. Puppy will be playing support hero once again, Vengeful Spirit. And that leaves our bottom lane, Brood by the Light of Heaven once again in the hands. Broodmother. Together, the two of them. So let's jump down towards our Sentinel side. Are they all going to smoke? I think they're going to smoke because they're all together. Someone grab a smoke. Someone pop a smoke. Who's got a smoke? No one's got a smoke. CM, no smoke. Windrunner, no smoke. No one's got a smoke. They just want to kill, man. They're going to run straight towards the mid lane. Frost. Oh, no. You are seriously not thinking they're going Roshan. I think they actually thought they were going Roshan. MYM thought the Scourge had the balls for it. Alchemist, AA. Good luck, have fun. Finally comes out. They could actually do it with a Venomancer. It actually is kind of possible with their lineup. We've seen it with weirder lineups, but it is possible. Just chain off the Cold Feet, chain off the Magic Missile. Costs a lot of mana to do so. Venomancer will just keep the wards up, and they'll only be level 1 wards, so they wouldn't tank for very, very long. And then Alchemist with the negative armor. It would have been easy to kill him. But MYM thought they could actually like thwart their plan. It's Dendi. I'm going to say Dendi, not Dendai. Depends how you actually look at it, man. Depends how you look at it. Alright, so Windrunner. DBSH, she'll be our solo for the top lane. Mid lane solo, not to be expected. It's to be expected right now. So I was tossing up who MYM would actually pick as their last hero. And with Tinker, he needs that farm. He needs an easy farm too. So mid lane's going to be where he's going to go. Oh, watch that last hitting. CM's going to give him support. Kind of doesn't like this. Even though Tinker, he does actually rely a lot more on farm. That is actually fair enough to actually have CM there as support. We have VS and Ancient Apparition going up against that dual lane in the mid. But it's kind of like this interesting trend, which is saying we're going to see a double pull here by Mania. But it's an interesting trend that's actually staying in the world of Dota, where we have this dual lane on dual lane in the middle lane. Even if it's just range on range now, like generally it's just used when you have melee on range. But when you've actually got a hero you're trying to babysit to make sure they get farm, and it becomes duel on duel. Because doing that now, of course, means there's not a tri-lane on top, and Windrunner has a little bit more room to actually move, because you are going up against a Venomancer on the top lane, so you're always going to get harassed. You always know you're going to get striked. Just like Windrunner has, but Windrunner's actually got the confidence now to move over the river, because this guy, Puppy, is in the mid lane. And the creep wave is actually already over. Bright side of this too, when you actually have 2 people here, you can actually go on each of the rooms, on the runes. Puppy is actually going to rotate towards the top. Insane. Now we've got Crystal Maiden. She's just hanging back from the middle lane. She's not sticking around, so Puppy's actually going to go in for the pull by the looks of it. As Centaur's actually being pulled by Venno at the moment. It's a double pull for him as well. So Earthshaker and teaming up. Earthshaker a little bit harder to get those last hits without taking damage. I say that because Venno has a range attack. So you can obviously attack it a little bit further where ESS basically whack that big totem down. You got to get your last hit timing quite right. There we go. One druid there. Now he's going to take a little bit more damage because he's run out of a creep wave. Let's rejoin the main area. Windrunner, a little bit of trouble. Double damage rune. First blood is there. Dendai claims it. So it goes to the Venomancer 0-1. Just took a bit of a roam for the Vengeful Spirit for that to actually happen. Kind of expected. Screen's going to lag for a second as well, guys. Don't know why it actually does that, but it's just having issues with the mouse. Got to jump up towards our top lane. Well, someone was actually diving. It was just normal ping. So 0-1. CM, I think, wants to have a crack here at the middle lane. Getting a little bit too close. Bottom lane as well. Beastmaster. So yeah, Urshake coming a little bit closer for that too. They don't want to be too aggressive. It's actually hard to do it unless someone's got dust. And at this point too, they just want farm up on Beastmaster. His axes can take care of most of the spiderlings. But he wants to get to that Necromicon level 3. And once it's up, dewarding Central, Light of Heaven will have a lot harder time trying to keep control of this map. And Tinker will get up to level 6. He'll get those BTs, which are so infamous. The BT Tinker. It's been a while since I've actually seen it at this high level of play. So it's going to be fun to actually see. Frost goes, Venomancer, stun, Magic Missile. 7895 goes down the middle lane. R-Styles gets the last hit. It's going to force King J back. But that's 2-0 in favour of NaVi. They're off to an awesome start. And NaVi already had the advantage. They're already one game up. There's 1-0 in this best of 3 winners bracket final. Let's save up our game for our first save of the game 4 minutes in. And for JD Viewer 0662, I think you are the only one lagging. I can even see it on the crappy line internet connection. Runs even off a separate internet connection, so yeah, I think you are the only one lagging, man. Hit the HD button on the bottom, and unless you switch your stream to standard definition, yeah, I know, it's slightly confusing. Yeah, puppy. You cheeky little guy. I'll send him up. They both got their wars known to each other. It's the battle of the supports. So there's 3 of puppy now. You can never have enough puppy, man. You can never have enough puppies. Unless they become a plague on the world, at which point then, yes, you can have enough puppies. I love the Brilliance Aura from CM as well. We're up to level 1 for that. It's got to try and get it up a little bit further. Tinker wants to be able to spam out rockets in that mid lane, to be able to actually use that laser to get those last hits, to confirm those last hits as well. Vengeful Spirit wants to initiate here in the middle lane, but he's not going to actually do so. It's just his illusions. So he's heading back down towards the bottom lane. Top lane in the meantime, Crystal Maiden's actually left to go towards the top. Just Brilliance Aura level 1. If she stays close enough, we'll probably actually get that, pop that last level. Yeah, she only just, wow, really? That range? That far? Okay, cool. That's Windrunner. What am I talking about? Untripping balls! It's CM. At level 3.5. Styles managed to purchase up and earn. So he believes he's going to be involved in so many battles, it's not funny. Up towards our top, our tri-lane has been assembled now. Earthshaker's up here with CM. Crow flies in boots for the Earthshaker. It's going to make his life a little bit easier to get into position, instead of actually having the old slow walk. Got ourselves a double pull by the creep wave. Windrunner instantly up. It's going to power shot most of that creep wave. Set up as well by the CM Nova. And the rest of these creeps actually die. Venomancer thought this was going to be a good place to actually fight, and then just realised, maybe not. Still wants that last Centaur, though. Could probably actually get it, too. They won't actually wouldn't want to dive into the Toxic Spray. CM won't take too much damage. It's probably just going to Frost Cone it. No, actually Nova's it. And the damage is off the Veno, too, so it's the best of both worlds. Back down towards our bottom lane. Beastmaster's up to level 6 too. So if you get a dust on Brewmother, Raw, Axes, Core Beast, hold him down. Keep on hitting on him. Take a while to fall back. You have time for a second lot of Axes too. Should be enough to kill off Brewmother as well as any Spireling she has protecting her. DD damage room for Tinker. During the standard Tinker build, when you actually go BT Tinkers, you get yourself up 2 nulls. You don't do that first though. You just basically get the 2 Mantles of Intelligence, so you actually do have enough intelligence, as well as the bottle charge. He can stay in the lanes, and at this point right now, he'll do nothing until he gets 2200 gold. He'll pop level 6 very, very easily, and then get 2200 gold to get the BTs, and then of course the ultimate ability of Tinker, in case you don't know what it is, it's recharge. So basically every single ability he has gets recharged. The only thing it doesn't recharge is a BKB. And that's kind of what made Tinker go out of style. When the BKB stopped being actually affected by the recharge, people just thought, well, hang on, he can't TP with free will anywhere on the map now, so maybe he's not going to be a very, very good choice. And Tinker kind of like phased himself out of the current metagame of Dota. And you still actually have that risk these days. It never got changed. But Tinker is still an awesome hero no matter what you actually look at. Like, he gets those BTs up. Gwinsu will follow. The Gwinsu is actually affected by the recharge. So he does get himself a double sheep stick. It's like having a permanent ultimate orb. Strike on the top. Venomancer Wars, Mania try to go for the fissure. He's still being let off the fissure. They might be able to bring down Dendai. Chemical Rage, Alchemist on the wrong side right now. Frostcone holding on top of Dendai. He's forced to go into the river, and because of the great confusion work there by CM as well as Windrunner, they were unable to actually get the last hit on this little guy down here. Didn't even need to use his Magic Stick charges. A popper for Sal for him. Crystal Maiden always carries one. Got a little bit of trouble actually now for Tinker. This is not what they wanted. That's not what they wanted. Tinker takes a fall. Setting those BTs back, you can't do that, man. It's like setting Radiance back on Syllabear. Defeats the point of him. It's sure he can still do damage, but without that item, it's what makes that item. It's what makes it's what makes that hero. You got to combine the item and the hero together. Without it, you're hopeless. Spirelings just having a little bit of fun here on Beastmaster. He's going to leave the Quill Beast to take it for the team. Still waiting to initiate up here on the top. We've got TP support coming in. It should be Tinker on the back end of it. Look for that laser and rocket. Venomancer's going to be the first one. Shackle, holding Dendai in place. Fissure, Power Shot should follow. It's a double Viper Strike going down on Mania as well as a ulti. It's going to hit perfectly. 7895 actually gets the last hit. And MYM a little bit over the head after that ulti went. The Raw. The ulti does actually pop off Windrunner. CM also going the massive long way around. Vengeful Spirit wants to kill. Vengeful Spirit's probably going to run down right now, thinking he went down there, but he didn't. Windrunner ran back up again. Coming back into Earthshake, he's going to show himself when he goes past the creep wave. And VS going to feel a little bit robbed. AA's ulti. The amount of time King J's taken to actually walk around, CM can actually still go down. If AA gets his ulti timing right. Back down towards that bottom lane. I'll keep our eyes. There goes that AA ulti. It's gonna hit! Oh, yeah. 1 to 5, man. 1 to 5. King J knew it too. That's why he's trying to delay his walk. When the AA ulti flew down, he even timed the delay perfectly. Art Styles, man, you are a genius. You are a genius. How are we going for Tinker after that kill? He caught up on the money he actually lost from the death. Beastmaster with an Invis rune coming towards the mid lane. We'll wait for this kill to go. We'll have another save game. He's actually going to leave that mid lane completely and run up to the top. No, he's not. Massive man of indecision. Windrunner and Tinker are here in the mid. They want to push this tower. ES has come in as well. CM's come as well. The entire MYM side are pushing as one. VS, oh, dude, you are so going to die. He's going to show himself to Beastmaster. Beastmaster's going to turn around. Beastmaster actually showing himself to the tower. Glyph pops off. VS is there. Raw goes. Rockets pop. There goes the Raw axes. Doing up on the back swing of the axe. Destroy the creep wave off with the power shot. AA ulti once again hitting on the MYM side. Forcing out the TPs. They had to fall back. ES Fisher just trying to hold Art Styles back. Frost Cone as well by King J. Being pissed off he got killed off before. He actually get a kill in the bottom lane by Dendai. Sentinel. Strike. Strike. Veno. Ulti. Cold feet on CM. He's going to pop. He does pop. AA pops in return though. It's a trade for a trade. ES is here. Going to look for the stun. Should be enough damage on Tinker for him to actually die from the poison. He's still going to stay on our screen while this actually happens. 19 HP. 17 HP. Lives through it. Bottle charge for the win, huh? Bottle charge for the win. 3 to 7. TP comes in towards our top lane. And Windrunner there to try and slow down the Alchemist's push on the top. Well, Broodmother dealing with the bottom lane. Windrunner will hold on to our top lane. Earthshaker jumps back in towards the middle. Venomancer Wars just making up a bit of VR beachhead. Good fissure. Ulti. Oh, no, that's just going to hit perfectly. So going to hit perfectly. Teamed up with the Raw. Pops Earthshaker's life. Oh, yeah, he's just so damn OP. It's the only real word I can throw at it. Windrunner going one-on-one here with the Alchemist. Runs into the trees. I don't think Windrunner wants to give this up. He actually wants to kill. He actually thinks he can kill him as well. Chemical Rage, Alchemist, pops the salve. Fearing the same thing, VS. It's a very, very fast puppy. One hero we haven't been looking at is the bottom lane, and Broodmother. Ogre racks up for him. Beastmaster's back down here again. Just dust for him. What else are we getting at? Just TP scroll as well. Doesn't need much more, so Axis Fly. Just damage Light of Heaven down a little bit. Same amount as the Spiderling charge in him actually does. Back to our top lane where Windrunner and Alchemist go one-on-one. Puppy is just quite happy to just go for a double pull. Doesn't mind. He's got 2 lots of Centaurs. Should keep him happy for now. Axis once again. Just damaging down the creep wave, and once again just harassing back. It's like a trade-off, tit for tat, man. It is tit for tat. Tinker, 1400. Needs those BTs. Because it's a little bit different with these BTs as well. Like, they actually changed the creep movements up. That actually happened. I think it was actually almost a year ago now. That's amazing how far the world of Dota has actually come. But about a year ago, they actually changed it. So when you actually TP to a creep, the creep actually won't stop moving. But generally when you TP to a creep, it'll just sit there and be like having a permanent ward. Then it'll just attack somebody. So it's a TP point, basically. But, yeah, in this case, the creeps actually just start going back on their pathing after a very, very short time. Sometimes you do see a couple of creeps actually glitch out on the movement. But it doesn't happen a hell of a lot of late. Windrunner knows what Alchemist is doing. Nothing much he can actually do to stop. Bar pulling his entire creep wave in. Power shot actually destroys off a couple of the Centaurs. So there's actually a little bit he can do about it. Picks up the Troll as well. In fact, has he almost got every single last hit until the Raw flew out. Venomancer thinks about coming towards the top lane. Dandai, instant stop. He was in full slither. And said, no, S button. AA ulti. Flies to the top. It's going to hit. It does hit. They have nothing to set it off. The Raw missing. Alchemist misses in stun. He's going to stun himself now. Well, that actually happens. Also, we've got a kill in the bottom lane. Light of Heaven, you can judge by his corpse position. Mania, good fissure, and then the Abbot Raw, we did enough to actually finish him off too. Dust charge popped too, so they didn't lose sight of him inside the webs. Now the push will come on the tier 1 tower on the bot. It's half HP, but of course the tier 2 tower on the top is a lot lower. In fact, now it's actually dead. Aquas, one last hit. Scourge should actually get the hit. It's not what they wanted. Windrunner. It's fallen back a little bit further there too. Raw goes, catches vision. Raw, of course, does do a little bit of niggling damage, and that's what generally sets off the AA ulti. AA ulti now going to hit the bottom lane. It's going to hit Crystal Maiden perfectly. Beastmaster somehow managed to avoid it. Even though I think CM was actually a little bit further away from it. There's that 4-8. Tower's down, so we'll have another save game, 15 minutes in. Alchemist almost got that Radiance. 3k gold for him. Puppy as well. Just going raw. It's generally what Puppy likes to do. He's all about positioning and skill. Doesn't need items to do what he does. Better man, so they've got to keep himself alive though. Needs a bracer. Rope Magi for him as well, so I wonder if he's actually going to go for something like a Yule's. Just in case of hard times. Spin yourself up in the air or spin an enemy to get yourself in better position. Broodmother still hasn't got that BKB up just yet. 1600 gold for him. So can buy that Mithril Hammer. Is it actually at 1650 or 1600? I can check it later. We'll keep our eye on the battle. Beastmaster. Axis just harassing back. Light of Heaven just a little bit faster now. How to avoid it. I saw him last time I was down here in the bottom lane having a look. Saw double Axis just nailing him down. Up towards the top. Mania's up here. Windrunner as well. All the way back down here again is just our Tinker. BTs. Actually started one of his mantles to actually get it though. And that's probably not what he wanted to do. Gotta make those guys into 2 nulls, man. Make those guys into 2 nulls. Run those bowl charges. Need to actually have a good mana pool when you play a BT and Tinker. Shackle shot on Puppy. Rockets pop. Fissure as well in R-Styles. They can't follow it up. They can't get close enough. Pow! 65 HP. Puppy was in a little bit of trouble just then. A little bit more damage. Windrunner's going to go for a second. Windrunner's going to go for a second. Gets the shackle on Dendai. Fisher follows up as well. Good AA ulti. Alchemist going to be in there. Venomancer's ulti pops perfectly. This is going to spell the death of the Windrunner as well as Dendai. A trade for a trade, man. Earthshaker retreats back. Again, that AA ulti, the clincher in these moments. Earthshaker will fall back. The AA won't throw his ulti down for that. He can't kill him, so we'll just save it for a rainy day. In the meantime, Alchemist has that Sacred Relic. Flying in now. Down towards that bottom lane, beating Tinker. Try and keep your eyes on him. Try and keep your eyes on him. He is going to be jumping all over the map. As Tinker right now is going to make sure every single Tier 1 town stays up. So until this point, he's basically been going rocket and lasers. He'll jump up on the March of the Machines up next. That's going to help basically take out any form of like push that comes towards him. He just heals up. Actually, at the moment, he's not actually running the normal BT Tinker line. So there goes our recharge. BT's come off cooldown. Bottle charge, and then just sits here. So his BT's are actually going to come off cooldown anyway. He didn't even need to do that. There we go, BT in towards the middle lane. Still got a fair amount of mana. That Brilliant Sword is actually level 4. Maybe that's why he's not running the normal BT Tinker. It's also another reason why I should realise it too. I cannot believe it didn't actually dawn on me before. The Tinker also halfway out of fashion too when the CM Aura got nerfed. It wasn't massively nerfed, but it was just those two combined together. Makes Tinker just one of those interesting, weirdly picks. Just look at that mana regen there with level 4 Aura. Ava's looking. Puppy! Oh, Puppy, you poor bastard. Oh, no, he didn't. Where was the Raw? Where was the Raw, Sonny Jim? It's not on cooldown. Definitely not on cooldown. He could have got himself a support here. I think he just wants more. It's just not enough for him, man. AA using his ulti to farm from Rage. I love it, man. Who needs to actually kill things when he can do it the old-fashioned way? AA ulti. Tinker now bottom lane. There's that March of the Machines. That's a destroy up the bottom lane. I was pushing out because you can recharge and do actually 2 lots of it. Problem is if he does that right now, he won't have enough mana to actually, well, let off any abilities bar a TP back to base, which he's already got at the moment. And there we go. There goes the TP. So he'll just regen, run that bottle charge as well. A tip if you're new to the world of Dota. If you're back at the well and you want to recharge your mana up faster, just basically keep on clicking that bottle. The bottle just keeps refilling back at the well, so yeah, you're good as gold, man. Good as gold. Light of Heaven still in that bottom lane. BKB is completed for him. 20 minutes in with the poor man's shield and soul ring. He's going to be happy with his progress. Benno's not. It was there to help. Ava finally gets his kill. And Tinker did TP on top of that. Getting actually went to the core beast. He actually TP to those core beasts. So 6-9. Shaker heads back down towards the bottom lane. Beastmaster passing ships. I want to catch out all these spirelings who are farming up their own neutrals right now. Axes give double the money for MYM. Get the spirelings as well as the creeps. Red Mother's not going to be happy giving those guys away, so it starts to pull them back. VS as well as AA. Down towards our bottom lane now. Smoked up, going to look for a place to initiate. Goes inside the trees first. Into the secret shop. VS swap, Beastmaster. AA throws the ulti very, very close range. Already got the kill on Ava. The hell was there though. Light of Heaven was the last one that got the kill. And now they push the tier 1 tower down. With Beastmaster dead. Ava, in case you didn't know, it is actually Demon. Windrunner. Thinking about an Alchemist, but he's hard. Especially now he's got a Radiance as well as Vanguard up. Makes it a lot harder to actually kill him. NaVi looking in a very, very good position. Down towards that bottom lane, tier 1 tower. Easy death. Glyph will delay it. Tinker's going to TP in. Earthshaker wants to Fisher, but the BKB from Light of Heaven, he'll easily be able to kill him off. turns him into spiders. Now he wants to go for Tinker. The cold feet trying to actually hold him in place. Not going to be enough. The web goes out. Gives good vision. Ava's going to take a fall, trying to retreat out. Venomancer makes sure of that. And that is it. 2 down for the Sentinel side in the bottom lane. And this is going to mean our Tier 1 tower does take that fall. Tinker only just managed to get out of there, BTing out. I had no more stuns for him. But they can push it a lot further in now. Squeeze to serve the tower. They get the one in the bottom lane. So now down, still pushing out this bottom lane. It's actually hilarious to think how close Tinker actually was to actually dying in the bottom lane. AA even tossed the ulti to try and get on top of it. Didn't work in the end. B-Team Tinker actually has ultimate all up now. So he didn't think he was going to get enough farm to actually get towards the Gwyn to get to Mystic Star straight off the cuff. So decides against it. Windrunner. Stalking. Shackle. Dendai. We're going to see a focus fire. We're going to see a power shot. CM comes in. Blast. Spilings come in. There goes the power shot. Frost Cone hold him in place. And one rocket from Tinko gets the last hit. After his teammates did the hard work, one rocket was all he needed. ES going to come up as well. Beastmaster hanging around. Got a full team up right now. Just lost one from the Scourge. I think NaVi are going to be happy with only losing one from that. Meantime, Tinker up towards our top lane. There to hold all the lanes. He's got to stay alive to do so. He's also going to be able to face the opposition to actually do so as well. I love it how you guys in the ARC, out of all the things you want to actually look at, yes, it's not the same anymore. It was 1-3-3-7, but he's gone 1 point on stats. You guys for years like 1-3-3-7 HP on Alchemist, woo! Windrunner and CM head up towards the top room. Double damage rune to be bottled. Doesn't actually belong to Windrunner, but he can use it anyway. You can tag those bottles around. They're going to look for Alchemist on the top lane. They do need to kill him. 2,800 gold, either Heart, Assault Cuirass. Either can come next for him. At this point, he's probably just going to go Assault Cuirass. Get that extra armor. Get that plate mail out. A little hyper speed on the attack. More now that I've actually said that, he's probably going to do something completely different. But that's not the point. That's what the players like to do, and what I'd like to get wrong. 4-star ultimate all for Windrunner as well. We can make it a Sheepstick. Blink Dagger for the Beastmaster. Still not a Necromicon up for him. He's just wanting to be an aggressive Beastmaster. Decides dewarding is not as important as being a good aggressor. He can dust if he wants to try and chase after the Brewmother, who is still down in the Sentinel neutrals just farming. Brewed down with 3k gold in her bank account. AA just coming towards the top lane to slow down that creep push. Windrunner might feel a little bit happier now about this top lane. DD room for her. Now wears off. Just wanted to actually push on that top tower. Alchemist just sitting at the back there. Just put down this toxic spray. Windrunner won't want to go into that. Yes, and Beastmaster pushing out the mid lane too. Axe and Fidget combo demolishes the wave. Puppy Courier flying out. We've got ourselves a butterfly, or at least part of it. Unless he's got a talisman already. No, he doesn't. So instead, just dropping off the eagle horn. Keeps the quarterstaff there and still needs the talisman. Looks like he's still about 1,400 gold away from achieving it. Smoke, ES, Tinker, and Beastmaster searching for someone inside the neutrals. Windrunner's up here too, so they're going to dive back past the tower. Blink on Alchemist. 1 hit, 2 hit, laser stun, dead. And then fall back with Martial Machines to cover your ass. CM! Can't walk away fast enough. Decides to Frost Cone both ways. The ulti by AA will pop him. King J goes down. Getting a little bit too close to Art Styles then. Alchemist for CM, as well as the Tier 2 tower. Fair trade. Lift will pop off. Slow down the push. Brewmother gets the bottom one with Venomancer, so even if they do get the Tier 2 tower, the only difference in the advantage is going to be more kills! Art Styles! Shackles, perfect from Windrunner. Holds me in place to bring down 2. Tier 2 tower's going to go, and then the TP support's going to go back. But even right now, 40 seconds before everyone's going to be back up again. They might still keep pressure on this top lane. Tinker will go down. He can take care of this bottom lane, and then TP straight back up again. But MYM are not wanting to extend their advantage just yet. 10 to 13, everyone has decided to fall back. Save the game at 27 in. To 13 is where we're going to sit. Broodmother in the meantime with those towers going down. Extra money for him. Extra last hits as well. And that butterfly is almost done. Almost. There's 1,500 for the talisman. Of the old-fashioned days when the butterfly used to actually be a recipe. Oh. And the talisman was invented. So the evolution of Dota, man. Evolution of dance? Nah. Evolution of Dota, man. Evolution of Dota. Windrunner. Just making the most of her time on the top. Tinker's back again. BTing around. 2,100 for him. He's at 2,700 for his Mystic Staff. Alchemist. Yep, so we are going to see a Sokkuras. Now we're also going to see a Roshan. The Alchemist should rage up and basically just attack it. Cold Feet. Hold Roshan in place for the moment. Alchemist going to take a little bit of damage. Negative armor. We need that toxic spray over the top. Just to drop him down a little bit further. Courier flying in. The rest of the no, actually not doing it. He just wants to walk back a little bit. Realizing that's not a good time to come in. I'm busy, man. I'm busy killing Roshan. Don't interrupt me. Alchemist gets the Aegis. Actually, the courier actually came in to pick up his J-Mal. That's why the courier actually arrived. 4 staff up. Chasing down the ES. Cold Feet. Mania will get away. He's got enough speed. Pops off Arcane as well, just in case he needs to throw down another Fissure. Top lane in the meantime. Roar and Light of Heaven. Holding him in place. It goes through BKB, man. Veno forced back. Cool Beast is keeping pressure on him. Tier 3 tower's already gone down. Roshan for a Tier 4 tower. What do you think, boys? What do you think? Bottom lane's almost dead. AA comes back in again. They know Beastmaster's there until he actually, well, got himself back out again. And he's not there anymore. Look at him. No, hang on. No, he's actually there. He's still there. He's just at the very, very top corner of the mini-map. He blinked himself up. And Dendai's throwing wars down. Demon, you cheeky bastard. And now he blinks further. And then TPs. They're trying to catch him and 4-star Finn. But he's gone. He is gone. Smart play there by Demon. So he is so far up, even the mini-map can only just see him at the very, very top of it. A small orange dot. But now he just runs out through the top lane. Once again, I apologize. Seems my screen doesn't want to move. The mouse just pops out. So, put it back in again. And we're all good to go. Stops the game from crashing, so it's worth it. Yes, ulti, Fissure, Axe, dead. Well, not really. Aegis Immortal holds him in place. They're going to burst him down pretty fast. Fighting within again. Roar, Shackle, Hold, Place. Cool Beast dies from the Radiance. ES almost dead as well. He tries to let off the stun. But it is actually DBSH. He gets the last hit. Boy in yellow. There he goes. Windrunner. On the way out. Mystic Staff for him. He might actually even get his Gwynsu before Tinker does. Hardly doubt, though. Tinker's actually should be farming from every single lane. Yeah, he's already got enough for it. In fact, while he's here, he should just rotate into here. Go for a shot, man. Get yourself a Mystic Staff. You deserve it. You worked hard. You played hard. And there goes the TP. So he is going to go back to base with no matter. In the meantime, 12 to 13. 31 minutes in. Still no racks down. That racks will slowly regen. And depending how long MYM takes to actually push in that top lane, it will depend how long it will actually take before we actually lose a Rax or how much health it actually gets back to. It could go all the way back up again. Beastmaster. Ava, what are you doing, son? Raw. Corbeast is left. He just blinks himself out. He's just made himself his own personal goat track. This is now known as the Ava goat track, guys. The demon goat track. Veno's just sick. I will be surprised, though, if they actually even commit a ward just to watching up on the top here. So VS can actually get a swap. He just will not stop being up there. He's just waiting for a time to blink in and kill. That's all he wants. He just wants to kill somebody. It's the only reason he's up there. It's not because he's like, oh, there's a creep wave here. I can actually push in and get a Rax now. No, it's not. There's no lane there for him. There's nothing there for him to kill. So he leaves and goes back in towards the mid lane. Tier 1 tower still on the front line there too, so he can just TP anywhere he wants to go. There's that Alchemist. We'll just sit up here on the top, burn the creep wave down. Be careful not to get ganked off again. Just keep setting his Assault Cuirass back further and further. And now the Gwyntu is up for Tinker. He'll get himself up as Shivas. He'll start looking even stronger. And MYM are looking very, very good at this point. Windrunner is forced back. They're looking for a kill. AA! Strike! Not gonna hit. Venomous Gale. I always call it a strike. I don't know why. AA ulti flies down towards the bottom lane. Decides to actually... Yep, gonna hit. TP goes down too. Alchemist looking for a kill. CM's on the run. Where's the stun? There goes the stun. Good Fisher stun. He needs vision. He needs vision for this. He needs to be close enough. Alchemist is going to stun himself, even though CM came in back just in time. Alchemist decides just to sit there. There's nothing else he can actually do. Well, the Trinit kills him. Beastmaster back towards the top lane. Light of Heaven. The one forced to go on the defense. Still actually hasn't completed that butterfly. VS swap. Styles goes down. He tries to actually... VS tried to help him just then. Raw goes up towards the high ground. Once again, Broodmother with the BKB. Raw still will hold you in place. Venomancer pops out the ulti. He wants to try and bring down Windrunner. We're going to stick with Tinker, who's actually currently being ganked down. Will it be enough? Axes fly. Broodmother's doing enough. Insatiable Hunger just brings back all the HP points. Beastmaster tried to TP out. It wasn't going to be enough. 13 to 15. They all fall back again. You know why? It's because CM wasn't there. And then CM there, man. Carry CM for the win. Letting the players know again, 13 to 15. We're 34 minutes in. MYM winning like Charlie Sheen. Let's hope they don't get as high as Charlie Sheen. Because if that happens, NaVi will find a chink in their armor. And then have them in the law courts. Very, very fast. Manage in the meantime. Setting up here in the middle lane. Top lane Alchemist. Still getting farmed up. That's enough for that Hyperstone. He has enough to actually almost complete up his Assault Cuirass. He's just got to buy the damn thing. And stop dying. It's a small wish, man. It's a small wish. Yes, blinks out, realizing slightly in over his head. Broodmother coming up as well. Webs are down. Still no talisman. Still not a completed butterfly on him. A lot of unfinished items here for NaVi. Once they have him up, this game's going to change around. And in fact, now he's actually finished buying them. Yes, Fissure. Going to hold Veno in place. He just puts out a couple more Plague Wars. Tier 1 tower should go down. Alchemist just runs down. Will burn up most of the creep wave. Spirelings as well. Alchemist, in fact, being massively aggressive. Wants to run straight down the lane. Tier 1's gone. Tier 2 should follow. Depending how well Sentinel managed to actually get their defense up. Alchemist still sitting on the front. He's still just sitting on the front. He has actually purchased something up at least. Falling back past the tower. Venomancer as well. I don't want to get too close. Venom at least managed to find himself up a mech for his team. While this is happening, I don't think that's Tinker down the bottom lane. Now TP back again. Scourge realise though they can push one lane. You can't push the entire lane because if that actually happens, it's going to go nowhere. And thank you very much. It's flowing in. Assault Cuirass for Alchemist. Yes, Fissure. Hits on top of the AA. AA turns around. Wants to be aggressive. Now for the first time, the Sentinel see the Assault Cuirass. Tier 2 tower will take a fall. Cool Beast on the front line. It's just burning to death. Power shot over the top. Chemical Rage Alchemist don't even care. 2,500 HP points to kill. That's too much, man. You get a heart on that guy. You never kill him. That is the power of a carry Alchemist. Broodmother. At least he has that talisman up now. He's going to look for the push. Look for a kill. VS swap. And oh no! He's caught out of position. ES blink. ES ulti does a pretty good job, but not enough of a job. Beastmaster Raw holds Broodmother in place. And now, still damage 4-star push in by Art Styles. Push in. Gets the kill. Have a Demon trying to fall back. Crystal Maiden on 24 HP manages to escape from the Venomancer. Tinker's back again, fighting in the March of the Machines as the entire Scourge. Mech charge pops off for them all, as well as a mana boot charge. Mana for everybody. Fissure trying to hold them off. Alchemist still got to bring down that tier 3 tower. TP support's coming in from purple. About to come in just on the north side. CM looking for the Frost Cone, gets it too. Shackle should be able to follow up. There goes the Shackle, bit of a half Nelson from the Windrunner, and then Focus Fire down. As Alchemist tries to fall back, but he can't. He dies. It's a long time on the sidelines. Blink here by Demon. Looking for revenge. Cold Feet should lock him in place. Does. Yes. Broodmother. He's actually Ghost Scepted himself, so Broodmother can't attack him, but it doesn't actually help when the AA throws down his ulti right on top. VS swap. Stun. 4-staff. Straight in front of AA. He almost managed to bring down AA. They need one more hit. The Raw's not enough. 21 HP. He brings AA down with him. R-Styles does get the double. But Windrunner managed to also get him as well. The small lag in the on the game will actually happen too. Tinker in the meantime has been keeping these lanes pushed out. The Rax is not dead yet. So even though blood is being spilt, look at that, the creep's still moving. That's what I was talking about. Tinker will TP to a moving creep and the creep will keep on going. He won't care. NaVi and MYM head-to-head right now. NaVi, you got to say, they got the ability to win a lot more of these team fights. Butterfly done too. Thank you, finally, God of Heaven. They got a lot of... Oh, no. TP out, man. TP out. TP out faster. He's out. Yeah, as far as this Sayashi goes, NaVi can win a lot of the team fights. But the pushing power is in the hands of the Sentinel. So MYM are going to play a map position game where Scourge is going to try and force the team fights. And yes, Holly tries to get anybody, but doesn't. It's too much armor for everybody. Soul Kuros buff. Life even for Vengeful Spirit. Planeswalker's Cloak for Venomancer. He doesn't want to get caught out either. Hey, ulti flies towards the top. He's going to niggle on top of Tinker. Slow down his regen. Take care of the creep wave. Double Goblin March of the Machine, so going to hurt off a little bit. In the meantime, though, Alchemist just continues his farm. He's looking to get that heart up as fast as he can. TP for Tinker, back up towards the top, and this is why the Sentinel side have such a big pushing power. Well, then here's that Tinker. Just TP him up. He'll be fine from there. He goes the TP out. He'll be back in just a moment, but Alchemist can push him back as well. So Alchemist is basically his job to lead the fight, but it's also his job to tank up any form of push that comes towards him. Windrunner's just going to be forced to fall back a little bit further as Alchemist decides, you know what, screw this, I'm just going to push. In fact, he's just showing himself by power, shutting the trees out. You just saw Alchemist stop there for a second. Was that what I thought it was? I think it was. However, in the meantime, now he's decided to be on the bottom lane. There's no little path for him to walk across like there is for the top lane. So he's having to be aggressive the old-fashioned way. And that's head-on-head with Broodmother, Light of Heaven. Vengeful Spirit AA as well as Veno coming towards the middle lane. Tier 2 tower, pretty low on HP. So he's a little bit defending here by NaVi. It's the only tower they've got outside their base. The only tower for the Sentinel outside their base is this guy right here. Tier 2 tower for the top lane. A lot more HP points than the Tier 2 tower in the middle lane for the Scourge. But still it's there. Ancient Apparition. They want to go it. They want to go it. They're going to get it. Alchemist can tank. Negative armor. 6.5. Plus armor for everybody. Broodmother even going to come in. Sack the auras. Get the kill. Roshan's dead. And Alchemist now has an Aegis. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. 4k gold on an Aegis Alchemist. He is getting stronger than most of the Sentinel side combined. Killing him is going to require them to kill off the entire opposition. And then get him. Level 18, Windrunner force back on AA ulti. Damages the wave. VS and Veno there for support. Beastmaster hanging in the wings once again. Seems Demon all he wants to do is just kill. Shaker pushing out the lane a little bit. More Ghost Scepters for them. And they're getting sick of actually being normally attacked by Broodmother. That they actually quite realise that it's just going to Spiderling you then while you're just waiting. He can wait, man. He can wait. Demon Edge now for Broodmother. So looking to complete up an MKB. Who's got themselves evasion? Nobody, actually. CM. Chicky Hasted Rune. Gets attacked by the Venomancer Ward, but they know the ward's going to be there now. So down towards our bottom lane. Alchemist is still just holding us strong. Beastmaster still wants to harass it down. They want to hold these lanes. MYM is the most important thing for them. Give time for Tinker to get farmed up. And then they can just go ganking with a double Gwinsu. It will give them time to actually kill Alchemist. The only downside is, though, Alchemist isn't really venturing out far. And he's got 4.8k gold. So even if you kill him, he's going to buy back. And once the Aegis actually takes the fall too, he'll just come back alive again. So you've actually got to use all your abilities to kill him twice over. Yeah, Raw, TP from Tinker. Let's see how they go. AA Old is going to help out. It's going to push him back. They held him in place and he lost 400 HP. That was Beastmaster and CM combined. 16 to 20. And then the TP goes out from Alchemist, heading in towards the middle lane. Veno's got himself up a gem. And now NaVi will push. The lanes are already going back over. They've got to kill that Tinker first. Tinker's really becoming a problem. Tinker also with 4,600 gold. We can easily buy up a Lincoln's or something along those lines. I want to see something a little bit more aggressive from him, though, like a Shiva's Guard. Mid lane push. Here it's going to come. NaVi are ready. They enter the base. And Chemical Rage Alchemist is not going to stop for anything. Slice and dice, man. Slice and dice. He doesn't even stop for a glyph. CM comes up. Frost Cone's up. VS swaps. CM straight in. Broodmother's also here. There goes our mid-racks. He'll completely go. They'll rotate down. It's going to be a trade-off. Windrunner wants to go straight through the top. He could actually possibly claim this Rax. I don't think they can actually kill any of these Scourge side, though. Even if you do get yourself a counter Rax, it's not going to help you when you've lost two. In fact, they're going to lose all three. Bottom Rax is gone. ES blinks in. Ulti goes. A lot of stun being done towards the Scourge side. Magic Missile going to hold it. Mania in place. He Ghost Scepters himself up. Still gets stunned by Alchemist and then burned to death. Alchemist gets the last hit. Force the Tinker back. Windrunner almost finished doing the top Rax. But we're going to go for the GG by the looks of it from the Scourge. They're not here to fool around. VS swap. Tries to hold him in. Puppy. Almost dead. Veno ulti pops. That's going to damage them on the edge. Windrunner's TP back. But Chemical Rage Alchemist is going to bring down the tier 4 tower. This one now for just a bit of a trade-off for kills. Very, very low on HP for Windrunner. The AA ulti was thrown straight inside that main. And actually, they're going to kill off Alchemist. So there's still two Raxes down, and they're going to do it all over again. Veno's coming in a little bit closer. Alchemist is back up again. Shackle shot on him. Windrunner trying to hold him in place. Beastmaster acts as fly as well. Broodmother's coming around the back end. And, Windrunner tries to go back down. Puppy actually getting killed. So they lose off their VS support. But they're just going to bring down the tree. The Sentinel trying to defend from their base. But they can't do it. The tree will fall. The BKB Broodmother will hold them back for the moment. The wave is pulled down. And Beastmaster and VS even just buying back just then. There's going to be nothing they can do. Actually, Broodmother goes down. Is this tree still freaking alive? This tree is actually still alive. Xbox. He's a chicken. He'll become a chicken again after the recharge, but it's not actually there. Laser, rocket, they bring him down, but he'll just buy back. Vengeful Spirit comes in, AA. They throw down the stun on Demon. Star's trying to fall back. Tinker, rockets. They need to get back here, though. They've lost two Raxes. The tree is on 220 HP. They're still being damaged down. They've got to pull the creep wave off it. These Druids. The Druids could be the victors of this game, but no, they do finally get the aggro. And then the Fissure. Oy vey. The World Tree lives. The Druids go on the defense. And they do actually manage to kill a puppy who was, I think, just going for a little bit of warning time. 3 down for the Scourge. Top racks versus mid and bottom. Top racks is actually still intact, but look at the creep wave come in. They've instantly got to take this aggro. There is no time for the tree to actually live. And all Scourge is going to do now is just going to push through the top. They just can't kill the tree. The tree will regen over time, even though it's burning. It's alright. It's one of those trees that doesn't get affected by fire. Yeah, if that works. 23 or 24. Save the game up. Probably should do that. Only 4 saves left at this point. If MYM come back from this, this is possibly going to be one of the greatest comebacks of all time. They've got 1 rack in their advantage. Their disadvantage is this guy. He now has a Manta for himself. Pushing with mirrored images. They'll burn this wave down. Lasering and now realizing they're not real. They might just think it's an illusion rune. Actually, they won't because I saw the Manta that was actually on him. But 23 to 24. Still defending the World Tree. At least it's got 400 HP points now. CM and Tinker. Tinker's got such a work cut out for him. Tinker with the Manta for himself. He needs to march to the machines to push this bottom lane out, but the top lane is pushing. This tier 2 tower, which has survived this entire time, will now take a fall. Alchemist is here. They can only fight from inside their base at the tier 3. Sentinel know this. They can't push this, even though they're sitting a little bit further out from their base. Crit wave will come. Actually, that's possibly the worst position for the Scourge. VS! Swap! They've almost got him! They do actually get him! They bring him down! The Alchemist does fall! 2 down for the Scourge! The Sentinel have fought this! The Fissure has blocked them all in place! Again! Great oldies! They're gonna get 4! They're gonna get 5! Dendai's gonna go down! The Venno is gone! 4 of them are dead! The only one to live is the retreating puppy! The support hero is the only one to live through this fight! 27 to 24! What a battle by MYM! Could you ask for a better initiate? I don't think you can! Now how hard can they push? Is the big, big question. Can't believe how fast they brought down that Alchemist. They just shut him down. So damn fast. They need to get a Rax. They need to defend their World Tree. MYM, they're showing a glimmer of hope for their fans. Can they even return a double Rax? A tier 2 tower needs to go down. CM goes on the defense. Beastmaster, the Tinker is going to TB back in again. Manta pops. 34 seconds before Scourge is back at full HP, or full life, full heroes. And now the tier 4, tier 3 tower is going to be nailed. Glyph pops off. Buys time for the Scourge. VS is here. AA ulti's going to fly down. MYM got to be careful not to overextend. The tower goes down. Focus fire on the melee. Focus fire on the melee. They're going to get her until VS gets the swap. The stun on Beastmaster. Can they stop it? The melee Rax is not down yet. They do bring it down. The Sentinel lose a couple. AA is trying to actually fall back now, but he's in a lean over his head. Shackle from Windrunner. Hold him in place. They get the kill. It's 2 down for the Scourge. The Alchemist is back up again. The TP will go from Mania. Slice, 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 slice. Not enough. Back to the base. Back to the base. The melee is down in the middle. The Raxes are almost level. The only thing different right now is the fact that the range Rax is still alive in the middle lane. Check out how much money people have got for extra buybacks, even though they're going to be on cooldown. 2.8 for Alchemist. Who else have we got that can buy back? Windrunner. Tinker. 2 for MYM can come back to life again. 29 and 25 if they're on cooldown, that you can't tell. Only the players know that. Double Javelin. Oh my lord. Still need this last one to level it up, but the melee creeps is what matters for the push. Tinker can do the rest. And Tinker can TP on the back of anything too, so if the wave does get there, it all becomes Tinker's push. Alchemist going down towards the bottom lane where Tinker's actually doing exactly what I'm talking about. He's there for the push. Up towards our top lane, it's just the mirror images of Alchemist. He can't push, he needs more of himself. Broodmother's also there. You almost forget it during this fight. Oh no, CM could be caught out. Trying to go for the wards. Trying to know if they're going to go Roshan. They're going to fight this one without the Crystal Maiden. 60 seconds before she's back. Invis Rune. Broodmother grabs it. MKB for Broodmother. Roshan in the meantime is being soloed by Alchemist. Venom's going to come in and help. ES needs one hell of an ulti right now. They need to initiate Broodmother. Light of Heaven. They've got the gem. They've got the vision. Light of Heaven's already dead. Magic Missile from Vengeful Spirit. They split the battle. Dendai's also in trouble. Getting damaged on the back end. There's a double kill for the Windrunner who speeds herself back out again. 2 down for the Scourge. Roshan's actually died during this too. So the Aegis Immortal is in the hands of the Alchemist once again. But they've shown they can kill him before. They might try it again. AA just held in place by a shackle shot. They won't get a kill. But still a 2-off trade one. CM the only one to die, and they brought down Broodmother again. Tinker's up towards the top. But Aegis the Immortal for the Alchemist is going to be a big, big play from now on in. 31-26, MYM pulling out all the stops. And at this point, with the 2 racks down, they're just wondering, why is this game not over yet? How are NaVi not actually finishing this? How have MYM come back so far and won it? I know you guys are going to absolutely love decoding this later. Play by play, moment by moment. For me, I'm just enjoying this moment. Both sides can win. How much more can they do? Who can win it? Scourge can be back up alive again in 16 minutes. 16 seconds. 16 minutes, the game will be over maybe. Who even knows at this point? With the buyback cooldown, it's not going to be continuous buybacks, and we won't see like these 90-minute games we're used to when it gets to this kind of point. But all heroes are farmed up. 4.2k for the Alchemist still. He'll stay on top of that money just so he can keep on buying back when he dies. Aegis Immortal is there. Pipe as well as mech up for Venomancer. AA is still walking around with a 4-star Fender Ultimate Orb. I think he actually wanted to get to a Gwynsu, but now all the money will be dedicated to buybacks. Windrunner going for a bit of a stroll, as well as Beastmaster. Straight past an MYM ward. They feel safe. It's their own ward. Outside the Rosh pit. Still the Greater Hawk keeping tabs and everything. They will look for the push in the mid now. While Alchemist takes care of the top. Will pop the band through and push like he has before. Or maybe not, he's going to stick with it this time. The Sentinel head down towards the bottom lane. Is the only untouched racks. Is the only untouched racks for the Scourge. Apart from this one here, obviously, it's back up to full HP. The Sentinel want to push out this top lane. They want to bring down this rack. If they bring this down, it's mega creeps. If both teams get mega creeps, imagine what happens at that point. Teamfight can go either way. MYM have shown over the last couple of fights it's going to go their way. And if this is going to be a base race, backdooring is not illegal. You can get in here and just kill off the tree. Who can kill it faster? I think the Scourge are going to have a run. They're just going to run straight in. They should just run straight in. Glyph's going to buy them some time. It's going to buy the Sentinel some time too, and they know it can happen. The Sentinel have all TP back. The Scourge, the intimidation is going to be enough. Chemical Rage, Alchemist is there on the front lines. That bottom lane is going to push by itself. Tinker's left his illusions to do that. It's not going to get the racks, but it's going to help. The wave will spawn. Alchemist taking a lot of damage still. They've got to kill him twice. Don't remember that Aegis Immortal is still up, sitting on the front lines, trying to burn down the Sentinel creep wave. With the top racks gone, it's harder to push this top lane though. Mid lane, starting to get a little bit bulkier for the Scourge. And looks like it's going to see a rotate from the Scourge as well. Broodmother looking for an opening. Alchemist and AA keeping the pressure on. Tinker's back up towards this bottom lane. He can keep the pressure on while the Scourge, they can keep the pressure on here in the top lane. They want to go in. Fissure holds them off. MYM are delaying them. So Tinker can keep pushing on this bottom lane by himself. Pipe charge has popped. Scourge got it up. Alchemist Not dead yet, but pretty close to it. Stun goes through. Mania gets one. They're going to go on Broodmother. Alchemist come back in again. Yes, Oldie Mania's in the front of it. CM Oldie dropping down as well. King J is burning himself to death to do it, but it does a lot of damage to the skirt. 4 staff up. AA is trying to get back out again. Got to be careful on that on the Beastmaster. ES also on the retreat. 2 down for the Scourge. They want to kill off Mania and make it 2 apiece. Alchemist gets the stun. Alchemist gets the kill. The bottom lane is not pushed in for the Sentinel side. The buyback instantly from the Earthshaker. Windrunner going to hold on to the tier 3 tower on the top. Force them back. Alchemist Aegis has already popped. He can't live through another fight, but he can buy back pretty fast. Stun. Looking for it. Dendai is too far in. He's going to die. The ES Fissure. It's not enough just yet. Finally, Dendai is killed by MYM. Yes, going up towards the high ground. They want to bring down the Alchemist. He will just buy back, but it'll cost him to do so. Manasal from Tinker Pops. Alchemist still on the run. We've actually got AA going to go on Beastmaster. Should be able to kill him off. And it does do. Art Style brings down the Beastmaster. Alchemist dies on the top lane. 35 to 29. 3 down for the Scourge. There's a buyback time of 1 minute and a half. In the meantime, get back to your base. The creep wave's going to damage it. Tinker's here. Even T being on. Alchemist is here. He's got BTs. He's got BTs. The shackle on the AA. They're going to try and bring him down. Alchemist is now turned in. He's used a lot of money to do this. He can't buy back if he dies. He's already bought back anyway. He wanted to get in and get the last hit. It's not going to work. Oh, what a gamble by NaVi. 37 to 29. The tower. He was going to go for it. But the support was there by MYM. They're trying to bring down the tree. It's exposed. They can kill it. They still can't kill the tree, though, for the Scourge. The tier 4 towers are still at full HP. Is the only thing going for NaVi right now. MYM are winning these fights. They have the power to kill off these big Alchemist ultis. These big Alchemists inside his ulti. And now they form up. Alchemist is 63 seconds off respawning. It's a long, long time in this world. R-Styles also 35 seconds off coming back. Tinker pushing out the bottom lane. MYM, they know they need to tighten the noose right now. Venom is going to try and hold him back with Plague Wards. I don't think that's going to work. VS also coming up. They cannot lose these 2 heroes. They must live. Tinker TPs into the mid. It's where the push will come. The Sentinel side is there. Broodmother is here as well. He needs support. AA's up in 5 seconds. 24 seconds for the Alchemist. Alchemist might even just TP and go for backdoor, but no creep wave is in, so we can't TP to anything. There goes our range racks. AA's back up again. 11 seconds. VS is in comes Dendai. He's going to blink for the ulti. He initiated on Mania as well as CM. They can't get the kill yet. They're going to bring down Tinker. Tinker can't get out. Tinker is dead. Windrunner gets a revenge kill. Light of Heaven. The Broodmother for the Tinker is going to be the trade-off. 1 down for either side. Venno wants to get out. Venno wants a kill. Venno's going to die. ES blinks in. Mania's going to be the sacrificial lamb. Venno's still alive. Dendai. Tinker's back after the buyback and TP'd him, but Alchemist gets the stun. The shackle shot holds AA in place. Finally, Venom is going to go down. They're fighting, trying to fall back. The stun on Tinker. Can they get another kill? There's going to be back again. Alchemist will be like what happened to him. He can't buy back again. Alchemist, it's a triple kill for Art-Styles push. They've got to get back. The tier 4 tower is dying. It's a triple kill for the Ancient Apparition. 3 down for the Sentinel. 83 seconds for Purple. The Tinker will not be back. The Tinker cannot push this. Beastmaster trying to hold off the bottom lane. The mid-Rax is gone. Both teams now left with 1 Rax left intact. It's the bottom lane for the Scourge. It's the top lane for the Sentinel side. Gotta save this, but we're running out of saves as well. 1 save is left. Ancient Apparition will now hold the top lane. If your friends are missing this game, they should already know they should be a JoinDota for this. If they're not, they're missing out on an awesome game. The VOD will definitely be uploaded. Oh, it's gotta be uploaded. Beastmaster Raw, Alchemist, focus, too much confidence. Too much confidence. Alchemist is dead. He mantas away. The 4 staff on the Windrunner. He's trying to catch up. The Alchemist is on the run. Blue is TP'd in. Windrunner, he's trying to get up high. There's not the frost. It doesn't reach him. Look at the regen on him too. 3,300 HP points to get back. Saved by the Manta. Oh, you lucky SOB. Hut towards the top lane now. Vengeful Spirit and Broodmother. They've got to push out these lanes. The bottom lane will push itself for the Scourge. And it forces the Sentinel down. The mid lane is Mano or Mano. They're both the same size. They both balance each other out in the end. The top lane has the advantage for the Sentinel side. So Broodmother is forced to go up there to defend it. Broodmother still not even level 25 yet. We're 61 minutes into the game. How long till Roshan is going to be our question. The prep is already starting. They want an Aegis. They want an Aegis. AA throws down the ulti towards the bottom lane. It's just to slow down the push and to damage down Windrunner. Once again, Alchemist pops off the Manta. It saved his life before. And now it's going to scout Invis Rune on the bottom. AA is going to pick that up. He will not be involved in killing Roshan this time, who is now still not back up again. Now he's back. 62 minutes up. How fast can they kill him? They want to go in. The Sentinel side is on the defense. Broodmother's pushed out the top lane far enough, and the Spirelings will do the rest. Scourge are in an awesome position for this. They can bring down Roshan. This could be what NaVi need to actually take this winners bracket final for Father Fame number 3. 6.5 months of work to get to this point and to go into the winners bracket, to go into the grand final with a 1-game advantage. It is 39-35. The courier searches. The courier sees it. He hangs around, but Roshan is already dead. Alchemist gets the Aegis. The cheese. Who gets the cheese? It goes to the Ancient Apparition. 39-34. Could be the push to end all pushes. Tinker's back up on the top lane. Windrunner as well. Tinker's running it. Tinker is running it. They know the Scourge will just run straight through the mid. Tinker actually goes back in towards the mid. Might be just a simple march of the machines to try and slow down this push. Or are they going to initiate? The Sentinel are ganking. The Sentinel are in a good position for this. The Blink ES ulti has got to hit perfectly. Venomancer blinks in, drops down his ulti. In comes ES! The Fissure! MYM! R-Stars force uses cheese already. They're still going to tank it. Mania's caught out. Earthshaker takes a fall. R-Stars claims his life. One down for either side. Tinker's still fighting in the middle of the battle. Pops off his own Manta Soul. Alchemist has already popped off his. They want to bring down CM as well as Tinker. Tinker having to TP out again. But it's all going in the way of Windrunner. He is fighting from the backhand. He's got the crit. He's got the damage. 2 down for the Scourge. He gets a triple kill. The bottom lane is pushing in, so they can't push in as far as they want. Vengeful Spirit's got to get towards the top. There's not much you can do but aggro the way, but we're still not finished just yet. Alchemist! Aegis might pop. Aegis might pop. Aegis does pop. R-Styles push goes down the back end of thing. Windrunner's going to be careful not to burn right now. He could actually die just from the Radiance damage. Will it be enough? They've got the Shackle. They've got the Hold. The Scourge have lost 3. It's about to become 4. Or is it he's lived before? No man to charge for him this time. He wants to get a stun. He's going to turn around and stun on Mania. In fact, he wants to attack Mania. Mania with the totem stun. He should actually die right now. Alchemist wants to fight this. The Ghost Scepter, he still doesn't stop him from burning from the Radiance damage. The Fissure goes. Mania on 63 HP. The Roar, is he going to go? He's going to get denied by the Furbolgs. He is denied. No extra goal. He's not going to care. Back towards our main throne. The Tier 4 tower is up. Puppy is trying to defend it. Back towards the World Tree. Tinker's trying to defend it. Windrunner does manage to escape with her life. Alchemist in the meantime, they pop the cheese. They pop the Aegis. They're throwing everything they can to get this final battle done. Alchemist with an Invis Rune. Pops it for a Manta. They will head down towards the bottom lane to counter-push this wave and the Tinker. It is still the only advantage the Scourge have. And the advantage for the Sentinel side is that top lane. Broodmother, the Light of Heaven. It's almost as though he's been put in charge of holding it down. VS had the money, bought a gem. No wars, no vision. They don't want Tinker TPing into anybody. They don't want to be surprised. 43-35. I've only got one more save. I don't want to use it. Not until somebody claims a Rax, and even then, it could be GG. But who knows at this point? It could be Mega Creeps on Mega Creeps. I have never seen that situation, though. That situation has never happened in a single shoutcast I've actually done. Could it happen this time? AA throws the ulti just to help any lane to push out. The cooldown on it, yeah, it's only about 40 seconds at level 3. BKB, blink on the Brood. MKB, butterfly. One item slot is left, and it's from the most important item for him, the TP scroll. He needs to be able to get back to defend if they get pushed too far. All 5 heroes now assembling for the Scourge in the middle lane, while the Sentinel have, well, actually, it's only 2 heroes. There's the illusions of Tinker pushing out the bottom lane. They're rallying their defenses towards the middle lane once again. MYM prepare themselves for another assault. Alchemist leading the charge. There is no Aegis. There is no cheese this time. They gave him enough of a life to actually live through the last one. But can they live through this? Cooldown for ultis. What have we actually got? Everybody's got everything. Nothing will be denied. Venno, will he blink an ulti again? He's done it in every single last engagement. Just pops the pipe, pops the ulti, pops the mech. Alchemist, he pops the Manta. They want to go through. Are they just trying to punch a hole through MYM so they can go straight for the tree? Alchemist wants to. He's going in. MYM are falling back. Very, very defensive. It's not in a good position for them. The ES can't get a good ulti off here. That's what turned the fight right now. They're going to go for the tree. The top lane is pushing through. If Tinker TPs to this, they might be able to turn this around. The top lane is going to push on top of the tier 4 tower. Alchemist still forced back. The World Tree is not dead yet. NaVi are going for it. Light of Heaven is already dead. The Alchemist is almost gone. Force starving themselves out. It's an all or nothing. Stars wants to get the kill on King J. King J does pop in the amber as a support hero. This is not worth it. Vengeful Spirit also on the way out. The Puppy. Puppy will not live this. The tier tower. Tinker is TP'd. Benno's going to get this. MYM might take out this second game. They might do it. Puppy gets the kill on Windrunner, but the damage is being done back at the base. Benno's trying to hold it off. Alchemist is brought back. The throne is almost dead. It's at half HP. The wave is still hitting on top of it. Get rid of that glaive thrower. The top lane pushes. Beastmaster takes care of it. They both go for the throne in the end, but nobody claims the extra racks for the Super Size Me Mega Creeps. Then they come! Manta by Tinker. Windrunner's here as well. They know which one is the real one, but he is going to get himself back out again. No, he's not. He turns into a chicken. Alchemist can't fight back. Alchemist is gone. He is out for 100 seconds. They will now do damage on the tower. Oh, no. He didn't buy back. He's actually here. He's got another buyback. They're trying to push back the Windrunner. He will burn. The Windrunner will die. The Windrunner will die. The Windrunner does die. BTs for Beastmaster. They're attacking the tower. There's no glimpse. They can't stop it. They're attacking on top of Tinker. Can they kill him? Beastmaster still attacking him from the end. The GG Cole. The frozen throw goes down. 47 to 38. 69 minutes on the dot. The game does end. Holy son of a monkey's uncle. MYM are taking this to 3. If you thought tonight is over yet, guys, you are very, very happily mistaken. We now have Game 3 coming up right now. This shoutcast is going to rest his voice because we're going to have a couple of minutes of break. But Game 3, MYM versus NaVi, will be happening in just a moment. Who will get their spot in the Winners Bracket Final with a 1+ game, and who will go down to face Online Kingdom in the Losers Bracket Final? The question will be answered in the next couple of hours. Stick around. Stick around. More soon. Hi.